We're live. Okay. Hey guys. Now that it's Christmas time, we're listening to a bunch of Christmas songs. We hear a bunch of Christmas songs on the radio and everything. So I just wanted to share real quick. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We all know that song. Here's the thing. My whole life, I thought the lesson in Rudolph was, he's a misfit. He's, weird. And the things that people teased him about, the things that make you weird, that make you a misfit, later on they could become your greatest blessing. Kind of like the ugly duckling story. So that's what I thought the lesson of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was. And that's a great lesson too. But here's the real lesson that I missed my whole life. The real lesson is, okay, here, Rudolph, nobody thinks about how difficult the decision was for Rudolph. Okay, so here's the thing. We'll start from the beginning. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, had a shiny nose. All of the reindeer, they laughed and called him names. They never let poor Rudolph play in any reindeer games. So he was made fun of. They called him names. They excluded him all his life, right? Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Rudolph with the nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" Now, then all the reindeers loved him. They just kind of glance over it, And so it's so easy to miss. But let's stop right there. When Santa asked him to guide his sleigh that night, Rudolph now had a big decision to make, right? We should really ask Rudolph, how difficult was that decision, right? Because if it was me, I'm just gonna be honest, I would have been bitter. I would have been resentful. I would have been like, oh, now you need me, right? You made fun of me my whole life. You never let me play in any of the reindeer games. And now, because it's foggy and you need me, now you're gonna come at me like this and be all nice? I don't think so. Nobody's having Christmas, because you guys don't know how to treat somebody with respect. I need some apologies all around. Prancer, we'll start with you. Then Dancer, Blitzen, I'm not gonna forget about that. It's like, I would have went through and I would have been like, everybody owes me an apology, right? And then Christmas wouldn't have happened. But because Rudolph was better than me, because Rudolph was wise, he said yes. He said, of course I'll help. Because I think Rudolph realized that rather than hold resentment, rather than hold on to the past and hold on to the things that people did wrong to him, he knew that in the end, what he really wanted was to be included. He wanted to be accepted and loved and a contributing member of the family, right? So, that's what he really wanted. So because Rudolph had the wisdom to say, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. And of course I'm gonna help you guys. Then all the reindeer loved him, right? They even shouted out with glee, "Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history," right? The thing is though, if he was resentful, nothing would have happened. No history, no story, no nothing. And he wouldn't have done anything wrong, right? He would have had every right. He would have been justified in his anger, right? Any one of us would have done the same thing. But because he did something different, he did something that, normally we wouldn't do, right? He let go of the resentment. He let go of the anger. And that's why Rudolph went down in history. So I think that's the real lesson in Rudolph that I missed my whole life. But now that I got it, I can't ever hear the song. I can't not hear it anymore when I hear that song. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let go of your resentments. Oh, side notes, a forced apology is never truly sincere. Crystal LaCroix says, a forced apology is never truly sincere. Exactly. And that's the thing, if Rudolph demanded apologies all around, especially you, Prancer, I hate the way you, just prance around acting like you're better than me, and so if he would have done that, even if he got the forced apologies, it really wouldn't have done much, He was wise enough to say, you know what, none of that matters. I want to be a part of the group. I want to be accepted, and I want to be helpful, And he let go of the resentment. And I hope that we can all, me, myself especially, I really need to take this to heart. So I'm just sharing this because this is something I'm working on. See you guys.